good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever it happens to be. Training can happen at any time. Training is something that you should all look forward to. Training is what has gotten me through 31 years in this industry. And I'm going to start off by saying hello to the new people. Basically, if you're brand new and you've never sold anything before, you enter into this industry and this company as a unconsciously incompetent person. What I mean by that is you don't even know that you don't know what you don't know, okay? Eventually, you're going to reach a level called consciously incompetent, where at least you'll know that you don't know, okay? Working towards the goal of someday becoming, well, consciously competent. In other words, you've got to think about everything you do to get it right so that you do your job right and you make some money. And then finally, eventually, if you do this long enough, you will become unconsciously competent. And you're walking around rooms right now where there are a lot of unconsciously competent people. Okay? They know what to say, when to say it, how to say it, to make a deal. Okay? And we're going to start with the word deal. We do not give people a great deal, we give people a great opportunity. What I want to talk about to start off with is the words that we use. There's a lot of words that we use that we think are okay. I mean, let me just kind of put these on. How much, the cost of the membership, or the price of the membership. The down payment of the membership. Yeah, what's the down payment? What are the monthly payments? Well, excuse me, I've already got enough monthly payments. I don't need any more, okay? The total investment would be your cost or your price. The initial investment would be your down payment, and the monthly investment would be the monthly payment. You see, everybody wants to invest, but nobody wants another monthly payment, okay? The contract. Hey, when we get done, we're going to sign the contract. Well, you know, my mother told me, Michael, read the small print, get a lawyer, don't be signing contracts. We can use words like the agreement, the paperwork, and we don't bring up negative words. Buy. When you guys buy this today, you'll be so happy. But honey, we're not buying anything today. Well, no. When we become happily involved as new members, okay, we don't want to use the word buy. Sell or sold. I'm going to sell you. You're going to be sold. No, I'm not. I don't want to be sold. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to make any monthly payments. Geez, I don't want to make no down payments. And boy, the price on this thing looks really, really high. But mainly, I don't want to be sold. I don't want to be sold. Well, when you become happily involved again, is another way of saying when you're sold, but you're not saying when you're sold. Little words can have big meanings on our tables. And until you eliminate all the bad words and start using nothing but the good words, you're going to find that you'll lose deals and you won't even know what it was you did. Why did I lose that deal? I thought they were going to buy. I thought they were going to become happily involved. Another one is deal. We don't want to ever give them a great deal. It's an opportunity. I need you to sign right here. Sign the contract? Hell no, we're not signing nothing. But you know, I need to get your approval. I need you to verify that the information is all right, and let me get your approval. Hey, let me make you famous. Let me get your autograph right here. Sounds a lot different than sign the contract. Okay? I need your approval. I need your authorization. Let me make you famous. Now, I'm going to give you my sales pitch today. Well, you know, the only people that make any money pitching, I think they're in Major League Baseball, okay? We have a presentation. We don't use the word pitch. We use the word presentation. And problem. Problems are not problems, they're challenges. Objections are areas of concern. And customer is honored guest or client. Prospect, honored guest or client, okay? But very, very important that we learn words. Words are what we use in this industry, and there are some really good words, and there are also very, very bad words. So be aware of the words that you use. Be aware that this is an ongoing process, and it's okay to be unconsciously incompetent. It's all right to not know. It's all right to have to write everything down and, excuse me, point of information, call a manager over, let them answer the question, because you don't know. When you don't know, you're not threatening. And when you're not threatening, the people relax. And when you get the people to relax with you, you have an opportunity to build rapport. And that's the biggest thing that new people have the ability to do, is to say, wow, isn't this place beautiful? Wouldn't you like to stay here? I was amazed when I got here how nice this was. They hired me in Fort McMurray, Canada. I was in sub-zero temperatures. I got there, I said, wow, this is beautiful. Isn't this beautiful? They have to agree with that, okay? The fact that you're excited, that you're new, will get you more business than the old pro that knows everything, okay? And that's just the truth. New people go through a cycle. They walk in the door, they sell 3 or 4 deals. Right off the top, they 3 or 4 members get involved, happily get involved with the membership. And then all of a sudden, they can't give it away. And what's happened is they've learned a little bit. We break the biggest rule in our industry, which is called KISS. Stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. Okay? Because we start telling instead of selling. Process of selling is leading them to a conclusion that's good for them and good for you. Giving them the information they need to make a good choice for them and their family. Okay? Based on your firm belief that this is a good choice. Because if you do not think this is a good choice for them, if you do not think this is a good product for them, then it's time to maybe get, another job. I mean, why waste the time? Just leave now, pick up your stuff and get. Because you've got to believe that what we do is good for them. Folks, or ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this for about 30 years. And I started off, I was a surfer who got to a place called Mazatlan and was getting kind of broke. And somebody said, you ought to go try selling this stuff called timeshare. Like, what's timeshare? And so I went out and I went to this place, one of our competitors. It has a new name, we won't use it. And they said, well, what you do is you go have breakfast with these people, make friends. I've always been good at making friends. And you show them one of the condominiums, and then somebody else explained to them how it works and ask them for the money. Well, being brand new, it was amazing. I sold pretty much every day. And being kind of a server bum, I really didn't bother to try to learn anything. I was stupid for a long, long time. And guess what? I made a lot of money because I didn't overdo it. I thought, wow, this is really cool. So for the same price as I can get a hotel room, I can stay in a luxury condo. And I don't have to go to the bar and drink at $2 a beer. I can go to the Deposito and buy my beer for 25 cents a bottle. So I can stay really drunk and stay really, really cheap in a really, really nice place. And being a single guy, The idea, hey, you want to come up to my hotel room and check it out, or would you like to come up and see my oceanfront condominium? All those things really appealed to me as a single guy, and I thought, wow, this is really, really cool, okay? We're giving people the opportunity to stay in much nicer accommodations than they would ever spend their money on. I was looking at this thing going, wow, so I'm in a condo and not in a hotel room. That's got its advantages. I mean, you invite a girl up to your hotel room, she knows what you want. You invite a girl up to check out your oceanfront condominium, she probably knows what you want, but she also says, oh, he's rich, he's got money. But you know, what I found was that this product is for the hardworking and richly deserving people out there that really feel they deserve something nicer than what they're getting for the same money that they're spending now. And every time you help someone get involved in a program, you're helping them guarantee quality time with the people they care about. And that's what we do, okay? Now, being new means that you don't have to know everything. Being new is a justification to bring somebody else to your table to answer your questions. Being new is a great reason to write things down. I was new for about 15, 20 years, until eventually I was too old to be new, okay? But being new, there's nothing wrong with being new. Not having all the answers, that's great. You can know the answer, be smart enough not to give it out, okay? Be smart enough to write it down. Hold on to it. Let somebody else who might be a little bit better at this use that question to get that credit card and to make another family become happily involved, okay? Now, it's an interesting business. The bottom line is that it is the lowest paying job you can ever get. But it's easy. You don't have to do nothing. Just show up, they give you a tour. Or it can be one of the highest paying careers you'll ever have. But it's going to require a lot of work. And that work is, before you come to work, getting your attitude straight, okay? Attitude is everything. If you walk in and say, I'm going to get a sale today, guess what? Odds are you will, okay? If you walk in and say, oh, these bastards, they got me on the bottom of the line, there's a new manager, they've switched things around, it's not going to work like it used to, the turn pattern is different. Hell, I don't even have my underground parking. They're all bastards. None of them came to buy anything. Guess what? Nobody will. And you'll get exactly what you think you deserve out of the day. So you're in control of your day, you're in control of your income, and you're most importantly in control of your mouth. God gave us one mouth and two ears. If you ask enough questions and listen to the people, they will tell you everything you need to know to be able to make that Visa or MasterCard or American Express magically appear at the end of your presentation. It's amazing, okay? But if you tell them what a great guy you are and how long you've been in Vallarta and why they should do it from you because you're a wonderful fellow and blah, blah, they don't care what you are. They only care about themselves. That's why they're here. Couple little things that everybody needs to know in the beginning is nobody came here to buy anything. The husband told the wife, honey, no matter what they're selling, remember, we're coming for the $300. That's it. We're leaving. We're not buying anything. And that's pretty universal. Everybody came for the goodies. Can we get mad at them for that? No. Because without them, we have nothing. Okay, we need them coming for the stuff. We have to understand that they come for the stuff. We have to understand that they make the pact. Okay? And we also have to break the pact. And that process is kind of a three-phase thing. First, we must introduce ourselves correctly. and make a friend. By doing that, build rapport with the people, find something in common about them that you like. It's helpful if you like it. Something that's the same neighborhood, same job, whatever it is, you need to find something that is common or commonality with the people. Once you've developed commonality, you can then ask them to be honest and acknowledge that they did make a pact and that they would put that aside for you today and just take a sincere look at what you have to offer. If you can get that far with someone, you should have a new member getting involved at the end of your 90 minutes. And we want to keep the time short. That's the other last little message I got in this is when we as lighters or new people take a tour and we bring them around, okay, and we have our breakfast, we show the unit, we bring them back in, we've got 3 or 4 or 5 questions. We want to do all that in about 60 minutes, okay? And at that point, we want to get somebody else on the table to answer the questions. We want to leave them some time before the people start looking at their watch and saying, it's time to go. Our 90 minutes are up. We want to go now. We want to go now. We want to get into the money and make it interesting before we get to that point. And anyway, great. I hope that that information is helpful. We'll probably edit and cut this several times before you actually get to see it. So have a nice day. Bye.